What's good, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. I am proud to announce I made Masters again with a different Runick variant, Runick Spright. I'm very proud of this deck. Shout out to my mentor and the person who taught me this deck, Loaf. I'll link his Master Duel profile in the description, but I want to just go real quick on this deck. I've already have a breakdown. Nothing's changed other than the ban list. As of now, Psyframe Gamma is now limited. I'm probably gonna change it into a hand trap like Imperm, 3 Imperms now or something. I will keep you updated, but as for now, this is the deck that I made for Masters, I believe season 35. Starting off again, just a quick rundown. This is the Psyframe package. I play 3 Maxis, 2 your draw engine, 2 Hyperia, and 1 cap shells. It's a good ratio. I wouldn't change it. It comes up the way they are. For the sprites, I play two blue, 1 carrot, 2 jet, 1 red, 3 ash blossoms. And for the Runick engine, it's pretty typical again. The 1 fountain, the 1 destruction. I put 2 dispellings, again a mixture of either 2, 1, 3 copies of Storm, Dispelling, or Droplet. Depends how you play it, but typically this is how you play it. And these are the rest of the Runicks. And 1 Spright Smashers. This really comes up. Non-target banish, and 3 Spright Starters. For the extra deck, I play 3 Hugin. The reason I play 3 is because I feel like 2 is too little. Typically, you're always going to use this to bait and always do your Runick engine first. So you'll only have 1 left to protect. It does come up a third in the grind game, but with 3, you're typically going to link XYZ fodder it or extra deck fodder Hugin. So it really doesn't do its other protection to as a copy to protect Fountain because it's in 1. I play 1 Gary to bring back Fountain, 1 Sleipnir, 1 Herald of Pure Light, really good to recycle your extra deck and or hand traps. 2 Gigantic Sprites, really good at searching. This is the card you do not want to get hand trapped. This is like almost a choke point. 1 Promethean Princess, 1 IP, 2 Spright Elf, 2 Little Knight. You do need 2. It does come up to summon 2 to banish. And 1 Underworld Goddess. This comes up as well to get rid of their board before they can attack you. The only thing I want to comment about this deck that didn't come up is Sleipnir. I may change it, but as for now, this was the deck that got me to Masters. Now, I'd like to go over some replays. I will have it fast motion while going with the replay. So if you guys have any questions, comments, please comment below. Thank you so much for checking out this deck. I truly love Runicks. I hope I can play this next season too, but I'm willing to play other Runick variants such as Runick Naturia, Runick Chimera, Runick Stun, any Runicks. We are Runicks. YGL here. Out. I play against heroes, and surprisingly, I thought I was boned, but let's go. I'm just gonna fast forward his turn. So he ends off on this board. Basically, again, this is Omni Negate or Floodgates to my monsters. He has a back row, and he has a interrupter. So how I start this play, this was really good to draw. Honestly, I thought I was gonna lose, but what a clutch. So obviously I need to destroy plasma if I want to even use any effects. Does Maxi? I don't want to be under Maxi. Psyframe Gamma came in clutch. Destroyed. Now I can use monster effects. Get Hugin. And because Psyframe was used on my turn, it was endless the combos. He tries to destroy it, which this was pretty good as a defense with Hugin. Uses that effect. I use that to destroy this back row. I could have summoned Hugin to Link, but I wanted to draw because 3 draws, I knew I would draw something good. I drew Hyperia, drew 1. Link summoned for the Spright. Spright effect. Blue. Blue gets me Jet. Jet gets me Smashers because I already used Starter. Use Elf. Summon IP. Then I link them both away for Little Knight offensively so I can banish Phoenix Enforcer. And then I have a monster negate. And I have a lot of interruptions basically. Use this to negate that effect. Effect to draw 2. Tries to fusion summon. I affect my IP Masquerena. When I saw 2 cards in his hand, I knew this should be over. Summons this to be able to smash. I link summon all the way to get Underworld Goddess. Tries to use that effect. I Spright Smashers. This is on my last ditch effort, and they conceded. So really great comeback. So for this replay, I just wanted to show the resilience of how crazy the hand trap and the 1-card combos can work. So for this duel, they go first. It's a P.U.N.K deck. To be honest, I really don't know how P.U.N.K works, but it works out, you know. I play Maxi, lets it go through, draw 1. In fact, I use Psyframe Gamma just to interrupt because I believe he's gonna link after this or use the other extra deck, so get that out the way. Fusion summons. Draw another. Uses the effect to tribute it. I Ash Blossom. He has 2 cards left in his hand. I don't know if there's any residual effects in the graveyard, but I know, I just go with it. Draw again. Yeah, Maxi really helped me out. So I have full combo here. Use this to see if he has anything. And he does take the bait and destroy it, but I draw 1 still. So I don't know why I couldn't use its special summon effect. I don't know if that was a glitch, but well. A fusion summon. I miss target. I call by the grave that. So he has one card left that I'm trying to out-resource. Summon Hugin. Discard Cap Shells. Uses Snow Rabbit. I Spright Smashers as my last ditch effort. Blue. Destroy. I get Fountain. Blue to Jet. For Smashers. Gigantic Spright. Summon Red. Link off for Elf. Get Red. Normal Fountain. And set for Smashers for his turn. Effect, get Hyperia. In hopes to draw one for our Runick card. Tries to attack. Banish. Banish Hyperia. Normal summons, use the effect to stop that. At this point, I'm out of my resources as well, but I believe so is he, or so are they. I got a Droplet, and they... So, next duel, I believe it's Tenpai. They let me go first. In fact, I want to bait my Hugin to get negated instead of Blue's engine or Sprite's engine. And so it does. Just gonna fast forward here. Blue, get Jet. Jet gets Starter. Starter gets either Red or Carrot. I got Red, just in case they nib. Effect to draw. Summon Hugin again to get Fountain in hopes I draw it for later. They Ghost Spell me, and it's their turn. So what they do, they try to Lightning Storm. So I use effect of Elf in hopes to draw, and also use IP's effect to go for Little Knight. It will not be destroyed because of IP's second effect. So I still have some interruption, and I get to draw one. So I still have a interruption with Little Knight, Red Negate, and Ash Blossom, and Maxine. Uses the effect. I tribute Little Knight because I want to destroy it instead. And they scoop. This last replay I misplayed, but it worked out on my favor. So I was assuming I was fighting a Purley because of his photo and his name at the time. And okay, same thing. I use Hugin to bait out any hand traps. This deck can definitely eat hand traps and play and get baited. Hyperia normal to draw to see if they'll do anything. Special summon Blue, effect of Blue, get Jet summons, get Starter, get me either Red or Carrot. I chose Red this time for monster negates. Spright Gigantic. So this is where I messed up. I should have summoned Slumber and then Pitch to have Fountain in hopes I draw another Fountain, but this time I messed up. But it works in my favor in how the interactions go. This was a very tight deck, Duel. I end on this board. So typically this is how a board is supposed to end. You're supposed to have Fountain as well. But I have a Elf to summon the draw, a IP to get Little Knight in the interrupt and banish something, field or grave. I have Red to negate. So that's about 1, 2, 3 monster interruptions plus my Smashers. So seeing how this goes, he has 4 cards in his hand. Summons Kashtira. I use this to draw, hoping I get a hand trap. I use the effect to tribute the chain. They then summon. It's negated. At this point, when they use that effect, I use the effect of IP. I don't want this to get resolved. So I saw they added a continuous spell. Uses that effect. I just banished these 2 because I wanted to open up my extra deck and they already used their effect. Uses that. I then Destruction, which was very lucky to have that. And then I use that to just summon because this Slumber is pretty useless. Destroy. So I have 1 more interruption. Summons that again, so I Spright Smashers. Banished. And 1 card left. That was my last ditch effort, to be honest. They still somehow played through that. That would have been game.